So Chetan is from Nashik in India. He's an assistant professor in mathematics, and he's really involved in LaTeX teaching. He's teaching to undergraduate and postgraduate students in mathematics. He wrote a book for beginners, and he developed an Android app that is in fact a tutorial to learn LaTeX. That's really nice. I will put the name of the app in the chat after the presentation. And today he will speak about a package to typeset truth tables.
Respected organizers and dear participants of TUG 2022 online conference, I am Chetan Shirore from KTHM College Nasik, which is in Maharashtra state of India. I warmly welcome you all in this session on Lua TeX package in LaTeX. I have great pleasure in presenting this package, which is developed by me under the guidance of Dr. Ajit Kumar from Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Here is the brief outline of presentation. First, I will introduce the package. Then we will go through installation and inclusion of the package for LaTeX documents. We are going to explore core ideas used in the development of the package. We will also understand the luatruthtable command in luatruthtable package. Its syntax and uses will be understood through some demonstrations of the package. The presentation will be concluded with known issues, limitations, and scope of the package. The Lua programming language is a scripting language which can be embedded across platforms. With Lua TeX and luacode package, it is possible to use Lua in LaTeX. The TeX or LaTeX has scope for programming. However, with the weird internals of TeX, there are several limitations, especially for performing calculations on numbers in LaTeX. There are packages like PGF and xparse in LaTeX which provides some programming capabilities for performing different operations in LaTeX. However, these packages are not meant to give a general structure of other programming languages like Lua. The generation of truth tables with these packages in LaTeX get weird, and probably without using Lua, it can't be done in an easier way in LaTeX. The programming capabilities of Lua are effectively used in development of the package apart from the luacode package. The xkeyval package is also used in development. The time for generation of truth tables using the package and compilation of TeX document with Lua TeX is not an issue as Lua has dynamic memory management. The installation of Lua TruthTable package is similar to plain LaTeX package where .sty file is in LaTeX directory of TeXMF tree. The package can be used by including the command /use package Lua TruthTable in the preamble of LaTeX document. The TeX file is to be compiled using Lua LaTeX. The Lua TruthTable package is released under the license of LaTeX project public license. This license is available on LaTeX project website. Let us see core ideas used in development of the package. The Lua is extensible language that can be embedded in LaTeX. The TeX language has indirect support for scripting languages. The function 2-binary xpy is used in Lua to produce sequence of true and false values for boolean variables. This function converts the decimal number x to a binary number by adding y number of leading zeros. The result of this is stored in a table in Lua. Here, y corresponds to number of boolean variables, as 2 raised to y permutations are to be produced for boolean variables. The function 2-binary xpy runs inside a loop where x takes values from 1 to y. The result is that variables get true and false values in a sequence. There are 2 raised to n such a combinations produced. The splitting of variables and expressions is done using string methods in Lua. The nested methods are used to define several logical operators. The load function in Lua is used to evaluate logical expressions. Let us see some demonstrations of commands in the package. The luatruthtable package can accept finite number of variables. It supports a finite number of variables that one would practically need. As an example, here this is the command /luatruthtable. This command is followed by 2 necessary arguments, which are p and q, and the next mandatory argument is sequence of logical expressions. So let us see the syntax of this command. Let us see the syntax of this command. This luatruthtable command has 2 necessary arguments and 2 optional arguments. The name of the command is /luatruthtable, and it has 2 mandatory arguments. First is list of boolean or logical variables, and second is list of expressions. Just now we have seen in the TeX document how these commands can be used. The 2 optional arguments are trtext and fltext. Trtext can accept any value which is to be assigned to truth variable, and fltext can accept any value which is to be assigned to f variable. So t has default of value t, which is enclosed in mathematics environment, and fltext has default value of f. Assigning value 0 should be avoided to trtext variable. Similarly, assigning value 1 should be avoided to FL text variable. Now let us see the demonstrations in further details of the package. So here is the practical use of /luatruthtable command. It is accepting two necessary arguments. The first one is sequence of boolean variables and second one is sequence of logical expressions. For example, this P star log star Q refers to this column. This part of the command, it refers to this. Now let us explore some more uses of this luatruthtable command. With the package luatruthtable, the above code outputs to this table. Just now we have seen this command and it outputs to this table, and this code is generated in Lua by using this command. So this entire code is generated by a single command. The luatruthtable command should be used in tabular environment. To explore some more commands, let us see the use of optional arguments in this command. We can assign optional argument for luatruthtable command. TR text is assigned value 1 year and FL text is assigned value 0 year. And with this use of optional arguments, we get this table. We get this table where now T and F, which were default values for true and false values, now those are replaced by 1 and 0 respectively. True is replaced by 1 and false is replaced by 0. Let us see an example of 3 variables which involves 3 variables. Here 3 boolean variables are involved, P, Q and R, and the logical expression to be evaluated is P and Q implies negation R. So P and Q is specified by P star log and star Q implies is specified by star IMP star, and negation of R is specified by log naught star R. So with this use of commands, one gets this output. This table is produced by implementing this command /luatruthtable with 3 variables PQR and the logical expression which is to be evaluated. The code generated by this command is, this entire code is generated by this command /luatruthtable. As we have seen before, it is possible to assign different values to true and false by using the optional arguments TR text and FL text. So TR text is assigned value true here and FL text is assigned value false here. And this use of optional arguments result into this truth table. One can also enclose the environment or the values for TR text and FL text in mathematics environment. For example, Here, true is enclosed in dollars, that is in inline mathematics environment, and similarly FL text is enclosed in dollars, which is false, and this results into this table. You can observe that here true and false were not enclosed in mathematics environment, but for this table they are enclosed in mathematics environment. Let us come back to the presentation. We are at the last part of the presentation. In this part, we are going to see some known issues, limitations, and scope of the package. The associativity and precedence of operators is not yet supported in the package. This is due to the reason that Lua does not support definitions of custom operators. It is not possible to define custom operators in Lua. However, some meta methods can be nested in a way to replicate an operator. All operations defined in this package are instances of such a nesting. So the question is, are there better ways to accomplish luatruthtable generation with Lua? The answer is yes. The alternative ways may be better in some or other sense. So with this, what are the alternative ways? The alternative ways are to use the function approach in Lua. For example, instead of using log and or the operator star log and star operator, we can use the function log and, which takes two variables p and q. But when it comes to embedding it in LaTeX, one has to use more and more nested parentheses as number of statements and operations increase. This is the exact reason why such an approach is not used in the development of the package. Instead of using implies log and p log or qr, it sounds more natural to use p star log and star, q star log or star r, star implies s. So functional approach is not preferred over the operational approach, even though Lua does not support this definition of custom operators. Apart from these issues, there is no error handling mechanism in the package. It relies on error handling of Lua and TeX itself. The package currently supports 9 operations, namely NOT, AND, NAND, OR, XOR, implies, if and only if, NOR, and XNOR. The error handling and extending number of operations may be considered in future versions of the package. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chetan.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present, sir. Thank you.
That's really interesting work. I'm not at all into logic, so I may ask some naive questions. Are there some?
Yes, sir.
Are there some questions first?
Yes, yes.
I remind you that if you think you cannot speak or you can speaking to the audience, that there's a problem with Zoom, just raise your hand and I will give you the mic so you can ask questions. I have a first question. How is the order of the values determined? For example, in your example where you had 3 variables, P, Q, and R, I could see that Q was first taking the value true and then false. But it was not that ordered for the 2 other variables. In fact, the order was not intuitive for me. Do you want me to go back to the video? I will share again my screen for that. Here you can see my here the order here of true and false. How is it determined?
It is determined not in a sequential manner, but the function takes care that all possible combinations are covered.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, decimal number gets converted into binary and then all these sequences are produced.
Okay. Thank you. Are there other questions?
That is an issue. It needs yet fixing. Means it will be in more sequential manner. It can be generated.
Okay, but anyway, that's probably a package that saves a lot of time when you are preparing lessons in logic. Are there other questions? Okay, we are just on time for next speaker. So Chetan, thank you a lot for your package and your work and your talk. When we exchanged a few emails, I felt that you are really eager to interact with people about your work. So please do not hesitate to contact Chetan if you think you can do things with him.
Yes, sir.
And remember, if you, for any reason, you don't have the contact address of one of the speakers, just send an email to the conference organizers, and we will share the email addresses to put people in contact one with the other.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you again, Chetan.